Sorry, everyone. Had a phone call, had disruption come in, but let's get back to it. This is part two to the first part of the reading. Back to the woman that is contemplating abortion. You're going to make the right decision based on your situation. Your ancestors want me to let you know that they would love for you to add another family member to the. This is another grandfather coming through. Portuguese, Native American, African American, and possibly some German. This is your background. You are a light-skinned African American woman. You're between 5'5" and 5'7.5". Your ancestors want me to let you know that I know you're contemplating on what to do with the unplanned pregnancy. They want me to let you know that this child will be blessed, and so will you. Whatever you do is your decision, but they want the opportunity to add to the family. So the decision is yours, okay? Also, someone needs to look within. If I get a group of people, possibly the late baby boomers, this is an older generation. There's a lot of people questioning their Social Security, if they're going to have enough to retire. It's just, they've made wise investments, but now they're wondering if it's going to be enough to sustain them. Your ancestors, spirit, God wants you to know that there's nothing too hard for God, and you will be taken care of. Okay. All right. Back to these other cards. Okay. So the next card I have after the Ten of Pentacles, I have the Three of Swords. This card, I feel like someone's being a martyr. If you look at this card, I don't know if you see it, but she is in absolute agony. I know the Three of Swords typically talks about, heartbreak and romantic heartbreak, just heartbreak in general. But I feel like someone's being a martyr and they don't have to be. Spirit, God, your ancestors that mean you well want you to know that you don't have to sacrifice. You don't have to feel this way. Pull yourself out of, this is giving me the, I want to say Eight of Wands, but it's a tarot card that the person is bound. But if you look closely to the card, all the person has to do is just move their arms and the cloth falls off. This is giving me the same energy, the same vibe. You're not in this prison. It's more of a mental prison. So free yourself. If someone's going through the breakup, divorce, don't worry. I give that song, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. If you left your person or decide to call it quits, they missed out on a good thing, and sometimes people have to go through those lessons to understand and appreciate the blessings and the good things. This next card is the World. Again, with the High Priestess energy, someone's meant to be a serious healer. This woman I mentioned before that's going to go on to be a doctor, you're going to take every bit of wisdom, every bit of knowledge that you have faced in your life, and you're going to bring that to the medical field along with your knowledge of the spiritual realm, occult. Along with you, you're going to take both sides of it, and you're going to mesh it into one. All right, I'm going to take this card, the Lovers. This reading is not zodiac specific. This is moral energy. If the information applies to you, please take it. If it doesn't, leave it, okay? All right, the next card is the Lovers. I feel that Secret Lovers, a song by the Isley Brothers. Someone's tired of being left on red. Someone's tired of being in the dark. I have that song by Adele. If you can't love me in the, I think it's a song that says, I don't want to love you in the dark. Something along those lines. And this is what this card is giving me. Someone doesn't want to be kept a secret. They want to proclaim their feelings, but for some reason, something is standing in the way. What information? Okay, that was easy. All right. The Moon. This card was literally underneath this one, but I wanted to be sure that was a card that's supposed to go with it. The Moon. Yeah, someone is being held in the dark. Someone is hiding someone or a romantic situation in the dark, and the other party does not want to be held in the dark. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Okay, so someone's definitely making a decision and stepping into who they are. I heard that song, Jenny from the block, to remind themselves to keep it real with themselves. Still remain true to yourself, who you are. The next card I have is Two of Pentacles. This is making decisions. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're up and you're down. This is someone. Okay, this is someone that is to balance out reality and not to limit themselves. Stop limiting yourself by thinking that you have to be programmed to do certain things at a certain time. You're not limited. You're not limited. Humans, we have a bad habit of limiting ourselves to doing certain things, and that's just not real. For the people that are going to the medical field, you're not limited. You're not limited whatsoever, Don't put yourself on a time frame. When you graduate, you get there, you will get there. For the people that's in law school, people that's in school in general, you will get there to the finish line when it's meant for you to get there. Enjoy the journey. There's so many times I went to school in the past and I wish I would have just enjoyed the journey versus just focus on let's just hurry and do it. No, enjoy the journey, because you're only going to be young once. You're only going to have that experience once. Okay, so definitely enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. I see somebody riding the wave, to victory, riding wave to success. That's awesome. If someone's questioning their money, I see someone's account that's, again, with the moving situation, someone's moving. Five of Pentacles, yeah. I'm going to get into this in just a second. What information do I have for the viewers about their money, their finances? What information do I have? I see the Justice. I see Lady Justice holding a scale in my mind's eye. And I feel like there's money on one side, but there's also compromise. To me, this feels and looks like you have to compromise to get the financial reward, which means you have to put the time in. If anything, everything in life, if you don't put the time in, you're not going to reap those fruits. Just like a farmer, if he doesn't take the time to hold a land and harvest and pull up those weeds and do the necessary steps to get the crops that he wants, he's not going to reap the benefits. It's just not happening. Okay. Everybody has to do this. Anything that's worth having is definitely worth fighting for. Again, for those that are going back to school, if you tried to go back to school and it didn't work out, what did I just say? Lady Justice. Just to reiterate, I cannot make this up. Justice. Those that if you were trying to go to school and for some reason something happened, that wasn't on accident. You need to step into your life purpose. Keep going. I'm going to go over these cards in just a moment. What other information do I have for our viewers' finances? Archangel Michael, guardian angels, ancestors that mean us well. What information do I have for our viewers that are viewing now or that will view this at any time in the near or far future? What information? All right, I'm going to stop there and read these cards. All right, this is good energy. Okay, so the first card, this is specifically for the money read. So if you want to know about your money, this is for you, earth signs. I used to say that I am an earth sign, so I can say that. Okay, so Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, to me, this feels like investing. Investing your money and knowing that you will have a return on your investment. You see how this woman is looking up and behind her is the moon? She knows that if she invests and does the work, she will get a return. She will get a return, whether it's finances, a relationship, whatever. But this is specifically about money. All right, Justice. Didn't I just say money and compromise? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up temporarily? And just because you sacrifice doesn't mean you won't get it back. It's just temporary. Everything is in a temporary state. I remember when I was in school years ago, and I felt like, all my friends, were out hanging out, and here I am at home studying. It sucked. It did. But as the years went by, I was so happy I did it after, well, no, not even years. Right when I graduated, I looked back on all my hard work, and I was like, I did that. My ancestors, my guardian angels, we did this as a team. My spiritual team helped me through this. That is an amazing feeling. So don't get discouraged. Sacrifice a little bit now. I get the hare and the tortoise. That's what I'm seeing. It's not how fast you get there. Slow and steady wins the race. Take your time. I don't care what sign you are. Take your time. If you are meant to go on to be an attorney, a doctor, whatever it is your path is, take your time. Time is going to pass anyway. We can't stop the clock from going. So you might as well work on something that you want to see yourself within the next year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, And your ancestors want to let you know that whatever you decide to go into, school, entrepreneurship, relationship-wise, they are with you. You need to, I don't know who this is for. This could be for a group of women that live in the South. I get South Pacific as women could be all over the U.S., but I'm picking up mostly southeast of the United States. I'm picking up some women in Illinois, Chicago, Indiana, Indianapolis, someone from Frankfurt. I don't know who's from Frankfurt, but someone from Frankfurt. You could possibly be German. These people can be Sweden. This is all over. This is all over the world. This is not just one location. It's a lot of people really questioning. 7 of Pentacles. This speaks of, I came in like a wrecking ball. This is exactly what this energy comes in. Come in like a wrecking ball. 7 of Pentacles. Come in. Come in like a wrecking ball. Be a force to be reckoned with, Bring that energy. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that movie, The Black Swan. Come in with that energy. If you haven't, that's a really good movie to see. It was a really good movie to see years ago. But yeah, this woman, she has some scars. I'm gonna show you the card again. She has some scars right here on her shoulder, but those are battle wounds. She is not defeated. Look at her face. She is not defeated. If anything, she is moving into her destiny. Whatever that looks like. You see these black swans in the background? She is embracing and she's moving on with her path. Yeah, she's got a couple of scars, but that's all right. She is not giving up. She is determined and she's focused. All right. The next card is Judgment. No looking back. I heard that song. I can't go for that. No. There's no need to look back, ladies and gentlemen. Not even. If I get the message, if it wasn't good before, why would it be good now? Yeah, no looking back. Judgment, whatever path you take, know that it is right for you. I don't know if you can see where she's looking back right here. Know that your path is right for you. You don't have to look back. There's nothing back there. The next card is 3 of Pentacles. This speaks of manifesting. And if someone has Irish descent or some kind of Gaelic or Celtic descent, these are very tribal people. These people could possibly have pagan roots. This is from generations ago. You are meant to manifest. You see in her hand where she has this energy and she's looking up at the sky, and it's like she's collecting her thoughts so she can manifest big things. Do the same. Also, if someone's Catholic, definitely visit the cathedral. I feel like someone goes to cathedral when when it's open to say prayers. If that's your happy place, your happy medium, go there and get some peace and say some prayers. You are definitely heard. Archangel Michael is definitely present. I've been feeling his energy all day. Those that are waiting for their ships to come in, putting in the work, you will not go unseen. Universe sees you, God sees you, your creator sees you, and and your creator wants you to know that. Your guardian angels want you to know that you are seen and you are heard and you are very much being assisted. The next card, Four Wands, I feel that someone's not changing religion, but opening up their minds. I can't talk. Opening up their minds to research truth, whether that's researching different religions, just someone is really opening up their mind and not limiting themselves at all. I'm going to put this deck down because I do want to get a few more messages. Now let's shift into love. Let's shift into love for those that are people that want to know about love. Let's shift into love briefly. I'm going to use 2 oracle decks. The one by Work Your Light. This is by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. She did the illustrations on this. And this one is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, again by Stacey DeMarco. Very beautiful deck. All right, so now let's talk about love. Let's see what's going on in love. This weekend has flown by so fast, everyone. I can't believe how fast this weekend's flown by. It's like back to business, you know? All right, what messages do I have for my viewers, guardian angels, ancestors that mean me well? What messages do I have for my viewers now, in the future, anytime? This reading, ladies and gentlemen, is timeless. It is good for whenever you need it. Come back to it. This message doesn't just apply to today. It applies, you know, overall. What messages do I have for those that are concerned with love? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so the first card I have is card number 16, Full Moon Power. The moon is straight up feminine energy. You know, there's no denying that card is so beautiful. This speaks of tapping into your truth, to getting in touch with your feminine side. Ladies, if you have been struggling with your femininity, definitely tap into your the essence of being a woman, being feminine. Tap into that. You know, wear lipstick, put on some perfume, wash your hair, put a nice dress on if you wear dresses, or put whatever that makes you feel good on. You know, go get your nails done. Go do your own nails. Go get your hair or do your own hair, whatever. You know, do something that makes yourself feel more feminine. Embrace that energy, because when you embrace it and you feel it and you radiate it, people on the outside, whatever you're trying to attract will come to you, okay? The next card I have is card number 13, Wheel, Waxing Gibbous. This is beautiful. You see these different types of moon phases around her. This woman right here is working with all of the moon phases. She is taking the necessary tools she needs to manifest. This speaks also to ladies, when you are on your menstrual cycles, you also have this advantage with the moon. So you can definitely manifest while on your menstrual cycle. That even makes it even more powerful. Because our menstrual cycles are tied to the moon. The moon is tied to the tides. And on Earth, the water does help dictate the weather, how our environment is. All these things go together, okay? All right. Someone needs to look into constellations as well. If you are a Libra, an Aquarius, Capricorn Sun, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio rising, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your birthday is the last day of the Sagittarius season. This is specifically for these people. These are brand new beginnings. I feel that someone is leaving the winter phase of their life and stepping into the spring of their life. This also speaks to me about ancestors, people that we've known that were in the winter of their life, which speaks to me of old age, that have graduated life, that have passed on to, you know, be at peace, be in this springtime, be in a state of eternal health, eternal youth, eternal bliss. That's beautiful. When you manifest, say prayers, and then also remember those that come before you. Remember, you know, the same challenges you're facing today, most likely your ancestors faced before you. So they have wisdom and knowledge. You know, I don't know if it depends on if you believe in that or not, but you can always say a prayer for your ancestors and pray, To say, thank you, God, for my ancestors for passing down the wisdom, from their trial and errors, and please give me wisdom to help me learn and understand, so I can do things differently and better in my lifetime, and the next generation can improve, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's look at this deck. This is Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. Danielle Noel was the illustrator for this deck, and it's so pretty. All right, I have that song, Let's Talk About Sex, Baby. Let's talk about you and me. If someone's newly single, you have some interesting suitors, I'll say that. Whoa, okay. The first card I got is Align Your Life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Well, that's something I feel that I hear that song. Oh, you got that touch. Oh, you got that touch. That's by the Cannons. Someone is definitely mesmerized, but I feel like someone has rose glasses on, but it's reality's gonna do its thing. All right, let's see what card. Wait a minute, I thought so. Those are 4 cards. All right, so the first card I have is Align Your Life. What is that align or needs to change? Remember I talked about energy briefly? Definitely manifest and bring in those things. Whether you believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, you could take a shower, take a bath, whatever you do. Put on moisturizers, put on some nice pajamas, and just relax. Whatever you feel, you radiate on the outside, even if it's non-verbal. People know, humans know, so make sure if you're trying to attract love, align yourself. Someone needs to align their heart chakra, their sacral chakra, and their third eye and their throat chakra. This needs to be aligned. Get your energy balanced. Drink more water. Again, remember I told you that most of our bodies are water, and guess what? This is all about, those things I just mentioned. You don't have to be a scientist, but this book can help you manifest, If you understand the basic physics, you can manifest pretty much whatever you want, okay? The more I go on my spiritual journey and learn more about the code and learn more about the spiritual realm and angels and things like that and my ancestors and my roots, the more I look and I use science in different ways, to help me. Science and the spiritual realm do go together. You just have to do the research and understand how and use it to the best of your ability. All right, the next card is Mintaken, Longing for a Home, Belonging, the Original Light Workers. If you've ever felt that you want to go home, or you just feel that there's something more past this life, and this is not the end, this is the card for you. This is what I'm talking about. Having that feeling of longing to go home. Yes, you are living in this life at this time, but when you close your eyes for the last time, that's not it. You close your eyes for the last time on this earth, it just begins. I get sow seeds of wisdom before you leave. What part of our job here as spirits and a physical body is to teach the younger generation, because once we're gone, the wisdom goes to the grave unless we pass it on, So make sure you're teaching the younger generations. Even if you think they're not listening, they will remember your words when they are going through their trials and tribulations long after you're gone. So definitely do that. I remember before my mother passed away. Well, I don't say passed away. Transitioned. She is living her best life. I remember the words she said, and I didn't really use it until I got older. But I remember the words she said, even when I was 19, 18, 20 years old. I still remember the things she taught me about life, and here it is years later, and I still remember. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Someone's getting initiated, possibly in voodoo or Yoruba culture. These snakes right here speaks of transition. If you see the side right here, those snakes, to me, that speaks of transition. This person can be a daughter of Yemaya or Shango. And I say that because I see the water right here. I feel the water I feel the energy from the water, and I also feel the energy from the lightning out of the sky. This person is very intuitive. This person can have Afro-Caribbean descent. This person will be very, very successful. After initiation, this person will come back a different person mentally. They'll be the same, the core characteristic, the values, but they're going to come back eyes wide open. It's an actual movie called that, but I feel that person will have eyes wide open, meaning their third eye be open. They will have a complete overview or a bird's eye view of how the spiritual realm works. That's gorgeous. That person's also going to do some beautiful things. This person's also a woman. You are the first generation here in America. Your parents were born in a different country. Your mother could also be Haitian. That's just, yes, I feel the mother, this person's mother can also be Haitian as well. This is a mixed person, a mixed background. All right, the last card I have is Break the Chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. What did I just say? Didn't I say every time a generation comes up, it should be better than the last one and the last one and the last one? What are we doing? What are you doing to heal and rewrite the future? Step into your path. Whether that's being a reader, a medium, whether that's going to school to help heal people, or becoming a lawyer to help defend people, or becoming a dentist or a nurse or whatever. Do your part, because every generation has to become better. As people, we evolve. We're no longer living outdoors in caves. We have cars, and we have housing, and we have lights, and we have running water, and we have all these things. So we are evolving as a species, as a whole, as a conscious. That is all the messages I have for today, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to another awesome reading at House of Diana 555. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, House of Diana, HAUS, at 555 on Instagram and Facebook. Again, I will link it below in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see everyone another time. Take care. Stay blessed. Until next time. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.